Can we talk about how unexpectedly emotional this was? I didn't come here expecting to feel sorry for moons. And yet, here we are.
Right? Like, who knew celestial bodies had such drama? It's like watching a cosmic soap opera. I half expected someone to yell, "You stole my orbit!"
I mean, they kinda did. Remember when Planet X got banished and Jupiter was all paranoid? That whole bit about how moons have life potential was deep.
Yeah, and the fact that Saturn's moons started a revolution because they were tired of being ignored. Total workplace rebellion vibes. I was just waiting for someone to scream, "We demand moon rights."
Also, can we talk about how Saturn didn't even know the names of most of his moons? Like, dude, they literally orbit you. The least you can do is remember their names.
Right. Imagine being so bad at parenting that your kids form a club just to vent about you. Saturn's basically that dad who forgets every birthday, but still wants a Father's Day card.
Honestly, I kept expecting one of the moons to go, "Okay, Boomer Planet. Plot breakdown and criticism. It's me, Ava, again." So the central plot revolves around this moon revolution. The moons feel disrespected by the planets because they're treated as second-class celestial citizens, which, let's be honest, is kinda true. It all starts when Earth is super rude to Titan and tells him to know his place. Classic insecure Earth moment.
The Earth's insecurity arc was actually one of my favorite parts. He starts off as this arrogant jerk, but then things get real when he realizes he's toxic and almost flings himself into the sun. Like, bro, maybe just go to therapy instead.
And can we talk about how Venus and Mars didn't know what to do? They're just standing there like, do we hug him? Or, meanwhile, Earth's spiraling like, nobody likes me, everybody hates me, guess I'll combust.
Ava, the trial scene was cool in theory, but it dragged on forever. Like, I get it. Cosmic court drama, grievances being aired. But did we really need 5 minutes of bickering before anything actually happened?
Yeah, and the sun was acting like a total dictator. Stay in your orbits or else. Okay, calm down, buddy. We get it. You're the biggest thing in the solar system. No need to flex.
I did love how Ganymede and Europa were like, nah, we're not doing this, and basically got exiled for having a spine. Harsh much. That's like getting kicked out of the family group chat for speaking your mind.
Yeah, the exile felt extreme. Sure, they caused trouble, but banishment, that's a bit over the top. Like, what's next? Unfriending them on intergalactic social media. Now for character commentary. Jupiter's character arc was interesting. He starts off as this proud, authoritative figure, but by the end, he's just a guilt-ridden mess. The line about something catching up with him was definitely foreshadowing something big, probably connected to Planet X.
Yeah, Jupiter's fear was intriguing. I liked how Planet X was introduced as this creepy, all-knowing figure lurking at the edge of the solar system. Too bad they didn't do more with him. He shows up, acts ominous, then disappears faster than my motivation on a Monday.
Planet X is like that friend who drops a cryptic message in the group chat and leaves everyone wondering if they're okay. He's all, are you with me or against me? Dude, we don't even know what's happening yet.
Honestly, I half expected him to start his own solar system, where only drama queens are allowed. What worked? Oh man, the humor in this was top tier. Saturn forgetting his moon's names. Hilarious. Titan standing there like, "Dude, I've been orbiting you for centuries," is the kind of awkward family gathering energy I live for. And then they casually drop that Saturn's rings are made from destroyed moons. That's like finding out your grandma's famous soup recipe came from a cookbook called Cooking with Ghosts. Creepy, but iconic. Also, the Moon Club. Absolute brilliance. Moons bonding over shared trauma while plotting a revolution that flops harder than my New Year's resolutions. Loved it. and Phobos and Deimos constantly bickering. They're basically celestial versions of those siblings who fight over the remote, but unite if anyone else dares insult them. Somebody get these moons their own sitcom. 2 moons, 1 orbit. What didn't work? Now, let's talk about what didn't hit the mark. The sun. Yeah, he was basically that boss who micromanages everything, but acts like he's doing you a favor by letting you breathe. Stay in your orbits or else. Dude, calm down. You're literally a giant ball of gas, not the CEO of Space Inc. and poor Ganymede and Europa, who got banished just for speaking up. That's like getting kicked out of a group project because you dared suggest dividing the work equally. And don't get me started on Jupiter. He just stood there like, I'm too big for this drama. Bro, they're your moons. Do something. And let's be real, that trial scene, it dragged longer than a bad wedding toast. At one point, I was wondering if they were stalling because the writers hadn't figured out the verdict yet. Suggestions for improvement. Here's the deal. Tighten the pacing. That trial scene could have been snappier, less bickering, more action. And Planet X, what a wasted opportunity. He showed up, dropped some cryptic vibes, and dipped faster than I do when someone mentions networking event. Give us more of him. Also, maybe dial back the sun's authoritarian dad energy. We get it. You're hot and important, but you don't have to act like the universe's worst HOA president. And can we please get more on the whole life potential in moons thing? That was such a cool concept, but they barely touched on it. Final verdict. Ava. At the end of the day, this was a hilarious, wild ride through the solar system, with just the right amount of existential crisis sprinkled in. It's like if The Office and Interstellar had a baby, but with way more bickering moons. I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10 for originality. It lost a point because, honestly, that trial scene tested my patience more than a DMV line. But overall, stellar job. All right, that's it for today's reaction. If you liked this critique, smash that like button, subscribe, and tell us your favorite moment of the moon revolution in the comments below.